The tragedy that split Steve Buscemi's life in two. Steve Buscemi was hit by a car in a bus. He was nearly stabbed to death in a bar. He worked as a firefighter during 9/11. Buscemi recently lost the love of his life. How is he coping with everything life throws at him? From 1980 to 1984, he worked as a fireman in NYC. Buscemi was a taciturn guy. He moonlighted as an actor. When the chance came, he quit firefighting. Buscemi was cast as a man with AIDS in Parting Glances. When the Twin Towers collapsed, he couldn't stand idly by. Central Manhattan was covered with rubble and ash. People were trapped under the wreckage. Buscemi returned to the 55th Brigade. They lost 4 firefighters in the tragedy. A total of 343 firefighters died on 9/11. Buscemi reported for duty on September 12th. He was looking for survivors 12 hours a day. His colleague commented,
"He wasn't there for the publicity."
Buscemi refuses to talk about 9/11 to this day, but once a firefighter, always a firefighter. In 2003, Buscemi went to a union rally. He was protesting the closing of fire stations. Buscemi was even arrested. In 2012, the East Coast was devastated by Hurricane Sandy. Buscemi joined the Breezy Point firefighters. The actor always steps in to help. In 2001, he defended Vince Vaughn in a bar brawl. They were working on a film in Wilmington, North Carolina. One night, they walked into a bar. One man thought his girlfriend was chatting with Vaughn. A knife fight followed. Buscemi was stabbed near the eye and jaw. His neck and arms were badly cut. He was urgently airlifted to New York. Buscemi recalled,
"I came close to death. That was probably the closest I've been."
It wasn't the first time though. Buscemi was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. At age 4, he was hit by a city bus. Buscemi said,
"It knocked me down and fractured my skull."
His winter clothes saved his life. He got $6,000 in compensation from the city. He later spent that money on acting lessons. At 8, Buscemi was hit by a car. He sustained no serious injuries. Buscemi took odd jobs to make his way in life. Before his big break, he was a gas station attendant. He also moved furniture and drove an ice cream truck. Buscemi's career is now on the rise. He has 4 SAG Awards, a Golden Globe, and an Emmy. However, tragedy struck in his personal life. Buscemi's wife passed away in 2019. He and Joanne Reyes had spent 32 years together. Anne Reyes first saw her husband on a movie poster. She used to joke,
"I'm going to snag that guy."
The feelings were mutual. Buscemi was walking his dog to run into Anne Reyes. He knew precisely when she was on her way from work. Anne Reyes boosted Buscemi's confidence. The two have a 32-year-old son, Lucian. Joanne Reyes was diagnosed with ovarian cancer in 2015. For some time, she was in remission. However, the cancer returned in 2017. It was a dark time for Buscemi's family. He confessed,
"It's painful to die from cancer. There's just no way around it."
Today Buscemi is feeling better. He leads a measured life in their family nest, a 3-story brownstone.